Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, fabulous first grade. It is Thrilling Thursday, and I am thrilled that you're here with me in our PBS classroom. I'm Mrs. Hammock, and I'm here to help you practice and learn all the things that you need, all the skills to be excellent readers and writers. And all this week, we've been concentrating on writing. That's right, and we are writing an excellent story about penguins. I'm excited to see what we're going to do today. All right, well, are you reading good books at home? I hope so. You can check out books from the Fresno County Public Library or any county library where you live. And if you're in Fresno Unified, you can check out books online through Sora. Let's see who our number 2 school is this week for checkouts. Are you ready? Okay, let's see who it is. Wow, Roosevelt High School. That is outstanding. Wow, way to go, Rough Riders. Great job. It is awesome to have a high school on our top 5. Way to go. Hey, I would love to know, boys and girls, what you're reading at home. And I'd love to know what you're writing about or what you're learning. And I'd love you to send me a letter about it right here to our studio. Maybe there's a book that you want me to share with other boys and girls. Send me a letter to the address on the screen, and I will send you a fun activity book for free. All you need to do is make sure your address is on the letter so I know where to send your book. I can't wait to hear from you. I'm really looking forward to having some books, good books to recommend to our friends. All right, I can't wait to hear from you. All right, this week we have been learning all about verbs, all kinds of verbs. Do you remember what a verb is? Right, it's an action word. We learned about present tense verbs, that's things that are happening right now. We learned about past tense verbs, things that have already happened. And we learned about future tense verbs, things that haven't happened yet, but they're going to. Today, we have something that's a little trickier. We're going to learn all about irregular verbs. Irregular just means not regular. So these verbs are not regular. They do some strange things when we change our subjects of our sentences. So let's take a look at our poster so that I can talk to you about it, and then we'll practice a little in our pocket chart, and then we'll go to our workbook page to see what it looks like when we get to a workbook page for practice. Are you ready? Great. All right, let me get my reading finger, and we're going to go down here to the bottom of our chart about verb tenses. Here is irregular. Remember, that means not regular. Not regular verbs change. So have you ever noticed that sometimes when you're writing, the word changes to something different? Here we have eat, that's present, it's happening right now. I eat, but if it happened yesterday, I would say I ate. We don't say I eated. Do you see how that whole word changed? That means it's not regular, because usually or regularly, we would just add an ed to eat or to the verb, but not for some of them. So eat becomes ate. And then if it hasn't happened yet, we say will eat. Run becomes ran for past tense, will run for future. If we're gonna go, if I go to the store, if it happened already, I say I went to the store. Do you see how tricky those can be? So we're gonna practice a little bit. A lot of what you are going to learn about irregular verbs is by using your good listening ears, because we need to hear when it sounds wrong, because sometimes we say things not quite the way they're supposed to be. So we need to train our ears to hear the way it should sound. All right? Let's take a look at our pocket chart. Here we have June is joking. So here's the verb is, joking, and June is only one person, so we use the word is. If we talk here, we say Oscar and Allison are riding bikes. That's because these are two people. It's more than one. One person, we use the word is. More than one, we use the word are. Here we have has and have. Take a look at has and have. She has pet fish. She is just one person, has pet fish. Madison has pet fish. Madison is just one person. Do you see how they're the same? We use has. But it changes to have when we're talking about I, you, or more than one. I have pet fish. You have pet fish. They have pet fish. We wouldn't say I has. That's not how we say it. Listen to how that sounds. I has pet fish. Do you hear how that's not quite right? We say I have pet fish. All right, let's take a look at our mechanics this week. It's familiar, it's something we've already practiced, but we're gonna just review. This is about contractions. Do you remember doing karate? Right. With a contraction, it's a shorter way to say two words, and we kick out some of the letters. Here are is not, and we kick out the O and put an apostrophe there to make isn't. So when we have a contraction, that means we're going to use this little mark. Yep, it does look like a comma up in the air. It's called apostrophe. And so let's try it. Mike is not on the train. If we want to say a shorter way for is not, we would say isn't. Mike isn't on the train. Do you see the apostrophe? That tells us we took out a letter. We took out the O. Do you see it? Yeah, we took it out. And we made it shorter. Mike isn't on the train. Mom was not waiting in line. So we would say Mom wasn't. Whenever we have a contraction with not, we're going to take out that O and put in the apostrophe in its place. And that's just a shorter way of saying two words. Let's see what that looks like on our practice page. All right, here we have irregular verbs, and then we're going to talk about some of the contractions. The verb has and have mean to own something. If you have something, then you own it. Let's go down here. Nick has or have a big dog. Which one is correct? We're going to circle the verb that goes. Nick has a big dog or Nick have? Right, has. Good job. Mike and Cal has small dogs or Mike and Cal have small dogs? Right, it's have. Nick is has because Nick is just one person. Mike and Cal are more than one person, so we use the word have. Let's take a look at our contractions really quick. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not true. We're going to go to the is and are. So the sun is up, the sun are up. How many is the sun? Right, it's just one, so we're going to use is. Kate and Sam is at school. Kate and Sam are at school. What do you think? Right, it's are because Kate and Sam are more than one. It's a little tricky for those irregular verbs, isn't it? But stick with it because you're going to get really good at it. All right, it's time for us to talk about our story. Let me move our chart out of the way. We've been writing a story about penguins. We listened to the story on Monday, and then we've been close reading. some parts of the text to help us find evidence to support our topic sentence. Penguins help each other in many ways. All right, so we have they live in large groups to stay safe from danger. When they are cold, they huddle together to stay warm. Today we're going to look and see if we can find another way that they help each other. Let's go to our text and read closely and mark the text when we find it. Ready? The baby chicks have hatched. Mom and Dad work as a team to care for them. These chicks have fluffy gray feathers. See that caption? Goes with this picture. Here's another picture with caption. This penguin, Mom, feeds her chicks. The baby penguins get bigger and bigger, and soon they will go out to sea. The penguins will stay there until it's time to make nests again. Did you hear some way that penguins help each other? Right, I did too. Did you see the word team? Yeah, Mom and Dad work as a team to take care of the babies, right? They're working together, and that's what we're looking for. Evidence from our text of how they work together. So we're going to write this sentence together. Parents work as a team to care for their babies. Let's write it. Parents starts with a P. Parent. Parents. What's next? What's my next word? Work. Good. As a team to take care of the babies. Oh, baby has a Y, but we change it to an I and add ES. Do you remember that? Parents work as a team to take care of the babies. How'd you do? Great job. We have been closely reading our text about penguins to find all the ways that penguins help each other. And you've done an excellent job. Tomorrow, we're going to be ready to close up our story about penguins, and we're going to write something called a closing sentence. So I hope you'll come back tomorrow and help me finish up our sentence, because you are doing an awesome job close reading, finding evidence from the text, and changing it into our own words to write a sentence. Great work. All right, we're just about done. Will you sing with me? Fantastic. Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Come back and help me finish our story tomorrow and more work on irregular verbs. Bye-bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.